Part 1.
일상생활 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 1. Let's begin. What does your family do on weekends? I usually have soccer practice in the morning, but I often wake up late. My mother always says, "Change your sleeping habits and don't miss the practice today." My mother is good at fixing things. So, she sometimes fixes broken windows or vases. I like to help her, but I always get hurt easily. Every time, she takes me to the hospital, and we wait for medical help. My father always cooks delicious dinner on weekends. For dinner, I like to eat potato salad with soup. So he often heats vegetable soup for me and adds black pepper. I usually drink soy milk after dinner. Then I wash the dishes on my own.
Part 2.
개인 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story, including new words in Part 2. Let's begin. I like camping trips. I often ride a bicycle alone on the mountain. I sometimes climb a high mountain and enjoy the beautiful scenery. I often play baseball in the park. My friend usually pitches balls for me. When I hit the balls with my bat, I hear a loud noise. After baseball, I always see a movie in the theater downtown.
I love swimming in the pool, but sometimes I feel back pain while swimming. So I learned some tips to reduce the pain. I move my left foot behind my right foot and bend my back a little. I do this every time. It always works for me.
Part 3.
학교 생활 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story, including new words in Part 3. Let's begin. Dear Mina, Hi, it's Andy. How are you? How was your winter vacation? I did a lot of things during winter vacation. I took part in a marathon race. I did a science project about stars with my friends. I took violin lessons every Monday. On Fridays, I helped my dad at his drawing lessons. He teaches young children there. They held their colored pencils tight and tried hard to draw. This semester, I plan to receive better grades. I will go to the public library and study hard for exams. Also, I will join the soccer team and become a nice classmate to the team members. Oops, it's time to go. I should check my timetable and carry my lunchbox. Well, I think I must say goodbye. Take care. Andy. Part 4.
사회생활 1. 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 4. Let's begin. My homeroom teacher is Ms. Smith. Once, she drove a delivery truck as a part-time job, but now she teaches science at my school. She is always nice to everyone and helps others. I respect my homeroom teacher for that. Sometimes she gives a speech about helping others. She always starts her speech with this.
Do not just take a back seat in life. You can start a positive relationship anywhere. In the elevator, you can press the floor number for others. On the street, you can meet someone looking for something. Are they looking for a post office? Take them there. And forgive others if they apologize for their big mistakes. Part 5.
사회생활 2. 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 5. Let's begin. Let me introduce one of my family members, my brother. He wants to become a party planner. Last month, he wanted to celebrate the wedding anniversary of our parents. He considered all options and chose the best place for the event. The only problem was that he needed extra money. Fortunately, I could help him. We all realized the importance of teamwork. He also invited 2 guest speakers. They were my grandparents. They gave helpful advice about marriage. We shared tasty snacks too. Everyone had a good time. Our neighbors even asked my brother to prepare their private party too. He accepted the job offer. He showed his special talents for making a great party.
Part 6.
자연. 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 6. Let's begin. My family lives on a farm. There is green grass around the farm. I often feel warm sunshine there. When you cross the wooden bridge in the back, you will see our large field. My father grows pine trees there. Our farm has a lot of animals. We have horses, cows, and hens. Every morning, I take care of the farm animals. The horses have dark skin. The hens lay eggs in their nests. I raise tiny insects to feed the hens. On weekends, my family picks wild mushrooms. They can survive the cold weather. Sometimes we hunt deer in groups in winter. It is so fun.
Part 7.
환경. 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 7. Let's begin. I stopped by a deserted island last summer, and I saw the forest there was in danger. Why are things like this happening? This is because of global warming. Of course, global warming melts the Antarctic ice. When the ice melts, people may not avoid a massive flood. But global warming also causes acid rain. Acid rain pollutes the soil with chemicals. It will result in serious damage in the tropical forest. Then, animals in the forest will suffer from extreme hunger too. What can we do to save our tropical forests? You can easily find convenient ways in your daily life. First, clean your dirty room. Then, throw away garbage into a bin, not onto the streets. Also, you can recycle empty bottles too. Part 8.
과학 1. 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 8. Let's begin. My name is Sally, and I'm a science genius. I really enjoy imagining the near future. I always think of surprising ideas. But an invention requires careful thinking, or it creates all kinds of problems. So, I follow strict rules and apply basic concepts to my experiments. Still, I can conduct interesting experiments every day. Here are some things I made. Memory robot. I designed a memory robot. It can improve your memory ability. So you don't need to worry about exams. But it may make people too comfortable. Magic eyeglasses. I invented magic eyeglasses by accident. When I put my liquid eyeglasses in the refrigerator, it turned the liquids in the lenses into solids. The solid lenses can check your eyesight and help you see things well. Just freeze your glasses.
Part 9.
과학 2. 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 9. Let's begin. I'm Tim, and I live in a space station near Mars. My mother is an astronaut. She explores distant planets and sends other astronauts data. Sometimes she meets aliens. They look different from humans. Once, the aliens dropped into the Earth's atmosphere, but luckily they came back. Every morning, I eat some special space foods. The space sandwich helps me lose belly fat and provides my body with protein. Space soda can cure terrible headaches and kill harmful bacteria. Last week, I won the invention contest at my school. I invented the power controller. If you connect this digital device to your phone, you can control the temperature remotely. Part 10.
예술, 건축. 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 10. Let's begin. Today, I'm going to interview a modern painter, Mr. Lee. Nice to meet you. I want to talk about your recent work. I drew wonderful pictures for the new community center. The city destroyed an old building and built a community center there. I visited City Hall and met the interior designer. He wanted some good pictures for the center. Luckily, the pictures matched the bright colors of the walls. Great. Then what can the citizens do there? Oh, they can listen to some jazz albums and watch live performances too. Sometimes they can also attend piano concerts there. On weekends, famous bands will sing there. In the big hall, they can sing in harmony loudly.
Part 11.
문화. 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 11. Let's begin. Last week, I visited Jeju Island to meet my cousin Hana. She lived in Seoul with me, but left our hometown for a while. When we met at the airport, we exchanged friendly greetings. She traveled to foreign countries many times. I could learn about Western traditions from her. I felt uncomfortable about different cultures before, but after talking with her, I could forget those uncomfortable feelings. Now, I want to take a sightseeing tour around the world. Now, she is organizing an international festival in Jeju. This festival can bring diverse culture together. I can't wait to enjoy it.
Part 12.
경제. 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 12. Let's begin. My favorite band has a performance next month. But a ticket costs a small fortune, and I already spent all my allowance. So, I planned to sell handmade jewelry. I collected gift coupons to buy the materials. I wanted to sell them at a market, but the market charges a service fee. So, I decided to sell them in front of my house. You can get pretty jewelry by paying a fair price. If you buy 3, I will offer you a discount card. You can also borrow a fancy hat for $3 per day. I couldn't gain customers' trust and sell many items because it was only the first day. I thought I wasted great efforts. But after 5 days, I finally reached my goal. Plus, I could purchase the ticket cheaply. If you want to do something, just try, like me.
Part 13.
언어 상징. 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 13. Let's begin. My friend Jiu is smart. He is a great communicator. When we discuss something, he describes the subject simply. Also, he expresses his thoughts clearly. It seems like he reads my mind. He can always guess the correct meaning of my words. Jiu and I talk very often. We talk on the phone for a long time every day. We study hard to understand sign language so we can communicate during class by using familiar gestures. My best friend Mary works at the museum and greets the visitors warmly. She explains every detail about the artwork. She always tells the honest truth, but sometimes makes funny jokes. Actually, she even acted in a comedy film when she was young. I'm lucky to have a friend like her. Part 14.
문학. 단어가 읽기다.
Listen to one story including new words in Part 14. Let's begin. Do you like brave heroes? Do you want to play a brave hero? If so, read comic books. In comic books, you can be anyone. You can try anything you want or imagine. This morning, I read an adventure story. After I started reading the book, I felt like I became a hero. I even faced a scary dragon, but I beat it. As soon as I finished the comic book, I returned to reality, and I saw my mother reading the weekly newspaper in front of me. But I remembered the exciting moments all day long. Tomorrow, I'll begin another journey to a new world. Maybe I should try to write stories online to make my own world.